The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answers your dua in one of three ways. Again, we said sometimes no is an answer. The first way is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you what you ask Him for. The second way is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala averts a harm that is equivalent to that dua. So basically Allah says no and it's for your own good. He holds it back from you because it's for your own good. And the third one is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saves it for you in the hereafter. The point is that no dua, no supplication is made in vain. Even the dua of IBLEES, even the dua of the devil was not made in vain. And this can get really interesting for people. There's the saying of the Prophet ﷺ about this man that's lost in the desert, and he calls out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he says, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. And the Prophet ﷺ said, his food is haram, his drink is haram, غُذِيَ بِالْحَرَامِ, his clothes are haram, he nourished himself with haram, أَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَهُ, how can he be answered? But then, Allah tells us in the Quran that Shaitan said, قَالَ رَبِّي أَنظِرْنِي إِلَى يَوْمِ يُبْعَثُونَ, delay me until a day that give me respite until the last moment. So give me a delay. The ulama reconcile the two with a few things. Number one, that the Shaitan had so much good that he had done prior to his fall that was the currency with which he brought to his dua. That's one that the scholars mentioned. The second one is that sometimes Allah curses a wicked person by giving them exactly what they ask for, and He blesses a righteous person by withholding from them exactly what they're asking for. So sometimes the answer to the dua of a wicked one is actually a curse. Shaitan being granted respite is not good for him. He's making his hellfire worse. He's making his misery worse. So he did not ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something good for him. He asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something bad for him. And that is in fact a punishment for him that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted him that respite, though he thought it was good for him. So it's an interesting way that you find that the scholars reason with these different texts.